7 mind-blowing facts you never knew about your hair. Did you know your hair contains gold? Surprised? Shocked? Well, so were we when we first learned this. There are so many interesting facts about hair that will keep you asking for more. Did you also know your hair can support the weight of 2 elephants? Let's jump into the discussion straight away to talk about all of that and more. Number 1, your hair indeed has gold. Money doesn't grow on trees, right? But what if it grew on your head? Your hair has money, or at least its equivalent, gold. Not many people know human hair contains traces of more than 14 different elements, which also include gold. There is 50% carbon, 21% oxygen, 17% nitrogen, 5% sulfur, and trace elements like gold. In fact, experts believe a child's hair contains more gold than adult's hair. That being said, please don't go chopping off your tresses to make some bucks. The gold in your hair is in nanoparticles, which likely won't amount to anything substantial for you to sell. So does this mean the gold in your hair is useless? Fortunately, not. The naturally occurring gold particles found in your hair can be put to use in its unprocessed form in certain sensors, electronics, and even medical experiments. You won't be able to make necklaces and chains out of the gold in your hair, but it definitely has considerable emotional value if you start treating your natural hair with more pride, knowing it's your own gold crown. Number 2, your hair grows faster when you're active in the bedroom. As if you needed any more reasons to get frisky between the sheets. But I'm happy to report that hair grows faster in anticipation of some good time with your partner. Physical intimacy releases sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone, which boost hair growth. More research needs to be done on this, but the evidence available as of now does indicate a positive correlation between hair growth and sex hormones. Research has also shown that the act of making love can also help your body metabolize nutrients. This means if you're taking hair, skin, and nail supplements, it will be a great idea to introduce some fun between the sheets. Your body will absorb these nutrients better and your hair will thrive. Wait, there's more. You don't need science to tell you that when you're close with your partner, it also helps reduce stress. Physical closeness, working up a sweat, and increasing your heart rate all lead to your body naturally releasing oxytocin, known as the love hormone that combats stress. This leads to a decrease in cortisol, the stress hormone. And how does all this relate to your hair health? Your hair feels better and grows faster when you're happy, relaxed, and less stressed. Stress wreaks havoc on your entire body, including your skin and your hair. And guess what? Your heart pumping more blood when you're excited leads to better blood circulation. The increased blood flow will stimulate your hair follicles, resulting in better hair growth. There are so many great reasons not to be lazy the next time your partner is in the mood. Go on a romantic date and spend quality time with each other. Your hair will be thanking you later, trust me. Number 3. Your entire head of hair can support the weight of 2 elephants. Seems like an exaggeration, isn't it? Well, some people even go to the extent of saying human hair is as strong as a wire of iron. As someone who has had to deal with insane hair breakage in the past, I initially dismissed this as a traditional belief. But to my utter shock, there is truth to these claims. An average person's head contains about 100,000 to 150,000 hair strands. Combine this with the fact that a single strand can support up to 100 grams of weight. This means an average person's head of hair is capable of supporting up to 12 tons of weight. This is equivalent to 2 African elephants. As powerful as your hair is on paper, please don't go challenging them by wearing tight hairstyles like ponytails. Traction alopecia is a real thing and can leave you with bald spots. Keep colouring, bleaching, and other chemical and heat styling procedures to a minimum. Number 4, your hair density was decided when you were just a fetus. This one is a bit of a bummer. I wish we could do something about this, but the truth is all of the hair follicles you'll ever have were formed when you were in your mother's womb. In other words, you were born with all the hair follicles you'll ever have. No new hair follicles are formed after birth. Number 5. Red is indeed rare. You might have guessed this one. The most common naturally occurring hair color in the world is black, and the rarest is red. Only 1% of the world's population has it. Number 6. The wet stretch test is legit. Here's a simple test for you, and the findings will leave you surprised. Section your hair and grab one of the sections. Spray water on it and separate about 8 to 10 strands. Wrap the hair around the forefingers of each hand and clamp it down with the help of your thumbs. As you hold the hair firmly, stretch it between 2 fingers. Stretch slightly and then let it pull back into its natural form. Don't worry, your hair can stretch up to 30% of its length when wet. So what did we learn? If your hair doesn't stretch back to its natural form, it's lacking protein. If it breaks, your hair has either had too much protein or is severely lacking moisture. This is a wet stretch test that can help you determine the health of your hair. Number 7. Your hair works like a natural sponge. Remember how hairstylists back in the 90s would advise us to mix water with cold-pressed oils like coconut oil and spray on our hair for instant moisture? As it turns out, there's a reason for that. Your hair acts like a natural sponge and has the ability to absorb oil out of water. But this quality, also known as hair porosity, can be a sign of damage if your tresses are able to absorb moisture too quickly. Damaged hair is more porous than healthy, well-maintained hair. Heavily processed hair due to bleach, colouring, heat styling and chemical straightening can make your hair excessively porous. So what's the solution? Limit heat styling to maybe once a month and look for more protective hairstyles. Do not style wet hair as they are more vulnerable. Protein treatments may also help improve your hair strength and temporarily close holes in your hair cuticles that cause porosity. And don't forget to deep condition your hair once in a while. Did you enjoy learning about these crazy hair facts? Do you feel this information will help you care for your tresses in a better way? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you've gained a newfound appreciation for your locks and some valuable insights for better hair care. For more eye-opening and healthy living content, be sure to check out our other videos. We'll see you there.